Why was Satan in heaven in the book of Job? Let's find out. In the second book of Job it says the sons of God present themselves, and Satan is with them. In fact, Satan has been given legal access to bring accusations like a prosecutor. Ephesians 4 even says, do not give the devil any legal access. Also, we do have an advocate, Jesus Christ, as he atones for our sins. The Bible explains that there are no condemnation of those who have accepted Jesus. Satan is the serpent, the tempter of Christ, Matthew 4:2-1. 3. And the leader of the forces that will marshal against God in the end of time, Rev. 20-8. The book that gives us the most information about the devil in the Old Testament, however, is the book of Job. Job gives us insights into his character, his purposes, his tactics, and his goals. Job 1:2 for flesh out a basic doctrinal understanding of Satan. While it is true that God brings up Job's name, he does so only because Satan has already been scouting Job out for harm. Peter tells us that he is a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. 1 Pet 5-8, and probably draws his walking about from Satan's own words in Job 1-7 to 2:2. Satan is adversarial because he has been charged with error. Job 4:18. So he enters heaven's court only to accuse and leaves at the earliest opportunity. He imputes to humans his own evil motives. 1-9 to 2:4. Just as his followers do today, he sends evil men to steal and to kill, and he employs the lightning. 16 and the wind to destroy. He uses sickness to deceive to inflict pain on God's people with the goal of having them curse God. Satan uses means that God has created so that he can do his evil, while he lets God take the blame, and God allows it to see if his people will truly trust him even in their calamity and pain. As the story of Job progresses and his situation deteriorates, the constant refrain of the early chapters is, Job did not charge God with wrong. 1:22. Satan's goals are consistent. He wants to steal, kill, and destroy. He steals Job's livestock. 1:17. He kills Job's sheep, servants, and children. 1:15, 16, 19. He destroys Job's houses and health. 1:19 to 2:7. It appears to delight him to inflict pain. However, he cannot touch Job without God's permission. God's hedge must be lifted, which Job clearly does not discern. Job 3:23. He cannot go beyond what God permits, and when his time period is ended, God turns the captivity of Job. Job 42:10. At every point of his attack, God has to grant him permission and actually allow the evil that the enemy will inflict, but so wise is God that he will bring such future joy to Job that the present suffering will become a testimony of grace and a type of Christ. No one had as much as Job and lost it. No one was accused as unjustly as Job. No one suffered as much as Job. And no one had less understanding of the situation than Job in the Old Testament. No one. That is, until Jesus.